So I've been practicing Watsu for a number of years here. Watsu is water shiatsu. It's a form of aquatic body work that's done in a warm pool. It's just right at body temperature, where you can be floated in the pool and moved and let the body free up and let go of whatever kinds of tensions, whatever kinds of stresses are present, and do a tremendous amount of healing. Watsu itself is done on the surface of the water. The face never goes below the water in Watsu, and there are a whole series of movements that are possible within the spectrum of what's done in Watsu. The other modality that I practice is called water dance. And water dance is done part on the surface and part under the surface. I hear people describe it as being like a baby dolphin and having a chance to play. For other people, it's like being a small child again and being held and nurtured. So there's a quality that happens in the healing process when the body actually relaxes and the immune system kicks in, and there's that blissful kind of response that comes up that has a whole energy unto itself. Very difficult to describe, absolutely irreplaceable when you experience it. So I came to Watsu because I had a situation 12 years ago where I had a surgery that caused nerve damage and left me with chronic pain. And none of the medical interventions that I was doing were having much of an effect for treating the pain. But two things that I tried, yoga being one and Watsu being the other, seemed to have a really dramatic effect for me at being able to lessen the chronic pain that I was experiencing and help me to feel more normal. In fact, when I was in the water in the Watsu pool, I didn't hurt at all or hurt the least of any time during my day or week. So I've had people come to me for Watsu for a whole variety of reasons. People have come just to be able to relax and let go in a really deep way. Others have come to me so that they could work with pain issues that they had, or back problems, or any number of other physical things going on. I've even had people come to me and use Watsu as part of their cancer treatments and been very successful in doing so. There's one woman in particular that came to me here a few years ago. She had been undergoing treatment for brain tumors for 7 or 8 years. And it turns out that at that point she had a recurrence of a brain tumor that was 4 inches by 2 inches on her brain at the time that we started doing Watsu for her. And several months later she came to me and had let me know that she just had an MRI done down at UCLA, that the doctors had immediately called her upstairs because in reading the MRI, the brain tumor was gone. It hadn't just gotten smaller, that it was gone, and they absolutely couldn't understand what was going on.
And that's when I started talking to them about, well, you know, this is not only chemotherapy, this is the alternative therapy of Watsu that I'm doing, that I really attribute to what has happened to this tumor. You know, I have recommended Watsu to so many people. Whenever people say to me that they're having trouble with pain or just any kind of physical trouble, that I said, you should contact Kevin Hauber, who does this wonderful therapy called Watsu. And I guarantee that it will really help you out with any kind of physical, even emotional problems that you're having, because it deals with the physical and the emotional both.
So I started doing Watsu for friends and for family, and then eventually learned water dance and started doing that also. And now I make it a regular part of my routine. It's a giveaway for me. It's a form of tithing that I think is important to put out into the world, that it's a good energy that needs to be shared. And so I do this on a weekly basis. The only thing I ever ask people to pay for is the pool fee for being able to use the Watsu pool. So when you come to a Watsu session, you want to bring a swimsuit that you can move in real easily, preferably something that's fairly light, so try and avoid real heavy board shorts or something of that sort. And you want to bring a towel for yourself and bring a willingness to let go.